bright glow in the mood as well.
Amen.
Well, I was thinking about the lady too at the well, and I was just thanking God that she stayed there, and she listened to her to what Jesus had to say.
Amen.
Now, I was thinking about a scenario, and this is just going to be very briefly. I was with Sister Rose one Sunday, and we had brought my daughter, and my daughter said I could tell this story, so I don't want you to think I'm talking behind her back. But this was Raina, and we were located in Kennedy Heights at the time. And so, Pastor was praying, Apostle, and he said, and you know how he looks at you and does that. And so he did that, and so we knew it was to her directly. And so under her breath, she said, I'm not going up there. But before she got the there out, he said, oh, that's okay. I'll come to you. I know he didn't hear. I'll come to you. And so he came over to her and he began to pray with her and also tell her that she was hurting, she was grieving, and that God, just stay focused on God, and that rest in God, begin to rest in Him, and that things would get better. And the next time he saw her, she would be in a better positive attitude about life. And so she began to cry, and then I began to cry, and Rose began to cry because she had lost her fiance. He had passed probably a couple months just maybe prior to that. And so, but then Pastor walked away and we comforted each other, and so continued with the service. But no sooner did we get in the car to leave, and she clicked her seatbelt. Mom, why would you tell him my business? I don't appreciate that. She's very direct. And I mean, if she has good eye contact, I mean, right here, why would you do that? Well, Sister Rose, now my daughter was in the back and Sister Rose was in the front, so I saw Sister Rose kind of go like this quietly. So I said, I really didn't tell him anything. You did. You had to tell him. I said, no, really, I didn't. I said, so finally, I pulled Sister Rose in. I said, Sister Rose, did I tell him anything? So Sister Rose said, to my knowledge. So I'm thinking, well, she's not helping me much, but anyway, but guess what? Sister Rose began to minister to her. And she began to tell her, explain the church that we're in, the Holy Ghost, just the spiritual transaction. And basically that's what our apostle was doing. He wasn't doing anything to hurt or harm her. He was speaking to her, from God, and just telling her that things would get better. And so the more she thought about it, I just saw her kind of relax a little more. And as time went on, I think she did begin to understand our church, our man and woman of God. And so when she can get here, she's happy to be here. So I just wanted to tell you that. But I began to think, I said, well, at least that lady didn't have her spirit, because she might have said, the woman at the well might have said, well, wait a minute. Now you asking about my husband. You getting in my business. Now you a Jew. That's why we don't like Jews. No, we don't like that. And she may have, but thank God she stayed. Thank God it was a place for her to stay. And she listened. And as Elder Rita said, she went out to witness. Thank God for that. So at this time, I would like to bring